Hello, I hope y'all are having a great day. It's December 28th, and today I'm going to be talking pretty much all about severe weather. It's pretty much all I'm going to be talking about today. Not really any winter weather, because we do have several interesting events. So I guess let's go ahead and get started with the video. Thank y'all for watching. If you are, uh, I really appreciate it. Uh, let's go ahead and get started. So this is our day 2 convective outlook for tomorrow, December 29th, Wednesday, December 29th. You have a slight risk for areas of Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Northwest Georgia, Arkansas, and Louisiana, with a marginal risk from even Texas over into South Carolina and a good portion of Georgia there. 5% wind, 5% torr, 15 wind, 15 hail. Day 3, we could see we have a marginal risk across Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina. Day 4, we have a severe weather, 15% risk in Texas up into western Tennessee. Day 5, we have a very big 15% risk from Louisiana all the way into even western North Carolina. I'm a bit excited. I'm going to have several days of potential severe weather. So hopefully I'll have some not live streams, my bad. I hope I might live stream if I have time. But hopefully I'll have some time lapses for y'all. Yeah, I'll leave my Twitter in the description of the video, because there I'm probably going to give frequent updates if I'm not live streaming. Yes, let's go ahead and jump into the models here. So I don't know if the 00Z, okay, the 00Z HRRR is currently coming out. J18Z had a problem, I think. Maybe not. I thought the 18Z had a problem, but we can see if the 18Z run. Let's see if the 00Z goes out far enough. I think it would. It goes out okay, that's fine. Yeah, so the 00Z here, we can see tomorrow afternoon, just in forecasted precip, we can see several thunderstorms in this area here. Sorry about my circles. It's a bit hard to draw circles with this new mouse that I'm using. But we can see that. Let's go over to pivotal weather, actually, and take a look at this. I just want to use pivotal weather. It's a bit easier. So we can see Wednesday tomorrow afternoon, this is about 3 p.m. Or 4 p.m. Or no, 3, my bad, 3 p.m. Take a look at upper level winds here, 500 millibars. It doesn't look great, but Sarah, take a look at things like ML Cape. We have plenty of instability. Let's zoom in the southeast real quick. Yeah, we have plenty of instability tomorrow for severe weather. We can see tomorrow afternoon we got good, 1,000 plus for a good portion of the southeast. 1,000 plus ML Cape there. And let's go back to the 18Z run, actually, so we can go a little bit further into the night. The 18Z, you can see that Cape. That Cape even stays there even till after dark. Yeah, this is 6, 7, and we still have a good 2,000 Cape in Louisiana, Mississippi there, 1,000 all the way, 1,500 all the way up in Arkansas, which is pretty nice. So very interesting there. And also, something that's pretty rare for this time in December is the moisture we have across this. Look at these dudes. You have dudes in the 60s for literally almost the whole southeast. Dudes in the 70s even, so mid-70s. That's pretty significant. Oh, man. Let's kind of loop the whole HRRR run here for tomorrow. We can see the storms go, and we can kind of see that low. That would be another area to watch with that low. It is a bit of an overnight event, too. We can see, even in the early Thursday morning, we have some storms moving into North Georgia, upstate South Carolina, and that's kind of along our risk Thursday. Or we can see we have a few storms across the area, too. I want to take some soundings now for Wednesday. Generally the HRRR does not show too much. But that's just one model. take a sounding right here. We can see, I mean, not that, I mean, the shear is there. The Hodo doesn't look that great. That's okay. Actually, I want to take a look at different model solutions here. Do we have the wrap model here? I don't think we do. I don't think that's the wrap. Oh, wait, no, we do have the wrap model. I'm such an idiot. Okay. I don't know how I missed that. I'm sorry. We go back to the 21Z, which goes out a bit further from Wednesday. We can see, take a look at, okay, we can look at most stuff on the wrap model as well. So the wrap model, I've heard, we can see a good bit of instability, pretty similar to the HRRR, in fact, with that most of that instability being down in Louisiana, Mississippi, there. You can see that. I want to just zoom out the whole U.S. here so we can kind of see the further north areas too. I want to go to take a look at 850 winds here, and you can see definitely looking good around here. It looks like maybe right here would be a very interesting place, and okay, it's a bit contaminated, but wow, that actually looks pretty much what it looks like is we're gonna have a low like around here, and maybe a warm front kind of stretched out like that. Kind of, that's a little bit of a rough sketch, but could be looking on. This is a good sounding here. This would support some definitely a pretty good tornado threat. The shear profiles look good. Shear is that would definitely good. Sorry about my very crappy handwriting though. Still getting used to this mouse. Hodo is okay. I mean, I wouldn't say that's a 5% sounding there. I wouldn't say that's a 10 Tor, or 10 sig yet. But the threat is definitely there. I want to go to severe weather now, and can we look at okay, here we go. This is what I wanted. The SP Cape and crossovers for that area. And I want to zoom in on the Ohio Valley sector. Oh, perfect. This is great. Okay, so you can see tomorrow afternoon on the RAD model. I mean, really, kind of areas with the most shear are generally. That's definitely a very weird profile. Some of these are very weird. But generally, I mean, there's some good shear even in the Georgia here. Let's take a sounding there. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see an upgrade to enhanced. Generally, but looking at the SPC's outlook here, I would place that enhanced risk. Generally, I'm gonna try to use the touchscreen on my computer for this. Generally, like kind of in here, maybe a little bit of a smaller area. Generally, I think that kind of this area here we'll slightly see the worst or like the best storm chance, or like the best maybe tornado risk. Yeah, now the next event I want to talk about is I'm not going to look at day 3 too much for time. So I guess I'm a bit limited, but we can see day 4 and day 5, we have 15%. Very interesting. So we'll use the NAM for this actually. The good old NAM model here. Take a look at mixed layer cape here. Actually, let's take a look at dew so we can see our low pressure and that kind of stuff. And let's go out to, this is day 2, this is day 3, Thursday. Gosh, and then we can see day 4, Friday, we have just our instability building in. I don't think this, nope. Okay, so we're going to actually have to use the GFS for this, okay. Still be interesting. Alright, so this is probably the first time I used the GFS in a while for looking at severe weather. But this is Saturday at day, and that looks very good for severe weather. Very bad or good, depending on what you want. Like, I don't mean good in like a positive way, like, oh, severe weather's good. Probably a warm front up like that. Pretty deep low though. Very, very moist air out in front of this. That's terrible. So we'll go there, but we see that. Take a look at precipitation at this time. Pretty much for GFS didn't even indicate some snow. It indicated a lot more snow. Oh my gosh, GFS. Okay, I'm not really gonna look at that right now. But if that happens, that'd be insane with that snow. But very, very like very good looking low pressure system. We've seen a lot of these this fall. It's very clean looking storm systems. We can see that severe weather, or kind of that heavier precip going down to the southeast there. Go over to severe weather. I'll take a look at crossovers here. SP Cape, we can kind of look at Cape Ann crossovers. So Saturday afternoon into like the evening hours. We see instability is a bit limited. This is going to be a pretty low instability event. Saturday, we can see we have a little bit of instability stretching all the way up into Ohio. More instability pretty much roughly like the further south you go. Let me look at the SBC's risk again here. It's pretty far west, to be honest, but here looking very good. Let's take a few soundings here, see if we can. Shear not that great on this. Not that great. I think it's even way further down here in like this area, and that's a bit better. That's supportive of a 5% war risk probably right there. I mean, even as we go into, we see the storm system move into Georgia. We can see we still have some pretty good shear. So definitely think my prediction is kind of by day one. I mean, this is probably the most common opinion. Is by day one we'll probably see an enhanced risk. I don't see us getting a 30% for day 4 though. So I wouldn't expect to wake up to one in the morning. But you never know. Generally though, I mean, I'd say day 5 it looks like the best really potential chance for severe weather is. Kind of think it generally like there's a more. I'm kind of think the whole thing, to be honest, because you're looking at it for different things. I generally say like the southern part of it for tornadoes, but the further north you go, though, it could get more interesting. If we can get closer to that low, but the GFS is that low way out there, like way to the north. So I'll have to see about that. Take a look at the European model here. Just looking at dews, that kind of stuff to see where it has the low. Has our low in practically the same area up in like Indiana, so I'll have to see. Maybe we could get some like severe weather even up here. We'll have to see. It's not out of the question, definitely. Cold front stretched out down there. Still a very clean storm system. Yeah, that'll wrap up the video. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll be back on Friday, Thursday, and I will talk about Saturday. We'll probably go a bit more into Saturday. Be safe tomorrow and Thursday with the severe weather potential. Storm Prediction Center, or maybe just your local news is probably the best place to get information. I wouldn't. I'm not going to get into that right now. Yeah, thank y'all for watching. And I hope y'all have a great Thursday or Wednesday. My bad.